So good morning, I'm just here in Shire Oaks, just having a walk down the Chesterfield Canal. So another little snippet that somebody sent me, so cheers to Matt, who sent me this lime kilns to go and look at in Hawks Wood. So I'm going to make my way down the canal now and just see what we can find. So I understand they're from the 18th century, so from what I can read, not a lot of information about them is available other than the 18th century. And given they're right on the side of the canal, you'd have to assume that they arrived after the canal was opened in the 1770s. So I'm always on the lookout for interesting things that I pass on my way to places. So if anyone knows this row of houses that you go past in Shire Oaks, nice little information board there, just about Tub Row. So I'm just going to make my way up there now, down the canal. It's about a 2 mile jog slash walk, I think, from here. So that's a nice view of the newer side of the aqueduct. And here's our Brancliff feeder. So that's the subject of another recent video. So all my videos do seem to link together somehow. So it almost feels like spring today. It is the 1st of February. I've only just realised it's February just now. Yeah, it's about 12 degrees, so I really don't think I needed this coat, to be honest. I'm quite warm. So I am in my running gear today. I've not run for a long time. I've had carried a bit of an injury I've been trying to deal with on my heel. Whenever I've been out running or walking for the last 3 months, I've not been able to put any weight on my left foot the next day, so I've completely scaled back my exercise. So this is one of my first ventures out on in my running gear. It's not really running, it's more like run for 2 minutes, then collapse and catch my breath for another 2 minutes. So we're just coming through the series of Thorpe locks, and I'm making my way up to Pudding Dyke Bridge. So all the way along the canal on this stretch is lime kilns. A lot of the old lime industry. We've got here Limehouse Lock. So reading a notice board just there on the left hand side, this is where they found the remains of an old lime store, just the other side of the canal there. So what is this place? It always fascinates me whenever I come past. There always seems to be more and more stuff. I mean, we've got abandoned cars, abandoned vans. The old tractors are great. Then there's like boxes of twigs and sticks, like collected together. I mean, it is fascinating, but it's a bit of an eyesore. So I think this is Pudding Dyke Bridge. This is the bridge I'm after now, where we go off into the woods. Bridge number 34. So just crossing the bridge, making his way into the woods, and we'll see what we can find. Not come across anything Limeworks related yet. Well, I don't think I have. But I'm on top of the hill here, and I've just seen this sticking out the ground. So some kind of pipe. I thought it was a cannon or something at first. So the river's down there at the bottom of the hill. So why is there a pipe at the top of the hill? It's coming out of that brickwork there. Did that? It's fixed in place. Did that continue across at some stage of where that would have gone? I can see right through there. So I'm in the holly bush, and there's the other end of that pipe I've just been looking through. Looks like a drain. So yeah, maybe that was a pipe that went off somewhere else, maybe down to the river or something. But it's not clear at the top of the hill exactly what that's meant to be draining to me. I can see a lime kiln down there. I can see the archway. So I've just got to figure out now how I get down there. So I backtracked on myself to the bridge, and I've come down nearly to the water level of the canal on the other side, just to try and follow the contours into this big quarry. And I'm not sure if I'm meant to be down here or not. Oop. I suspect not, 'cause it's not a path, but I've not climbed over any fences or past any signs that say keep out. Anyway, here's our quarry, so let's get down there and have a closer look. So it's important when you're scouting around in places that you're not sure you're meant to be in, is that you don't wear something conspicuous. Just wear something that blends in to the surroundings, just so you're not drawing attention to yourself. I've got a new rucksack. It's got a whistle on there, so in about an hour's time, where I can't find my way out of this cavern, they'll be able to see me when they rescue me anyway. So just before I head down over the other side, just to look at the lime kilns, I'm just admiring this rock face on the edge of the quarry. That is huge. So bearing in mind this is 250 years old, looks like we've got some kind of man-made wall supporting structure there. I can't get any further up. That's quite a steep banking. That tree is precariously perched right on the top of that rock. There's not much keeping that from toppling over in this direction. Looks like it's been there for a good while, so I don't think I'd be considered quite unlucky if that was to fall on me now. So that is impressive. Look at the size of the cracks in the wall. It's like sinking sand at the bottom though. Got some, it's like some holes have been chiseled out or something there. That is vast. It's such a shame things like this aren't made more accessible. I'm trying to just figure out where I saw those lime kilns. I was stood up there somewhere. I didn't realise I'd backtracked that far away. So there's the canal again, just on my right hand side. See, we've got these mounds of earth. They don't look to be natural. It surprised me if there's an oven or something under there. To think I was gonna come in the running shorts today. Wise decision. Right, here we are. Here's our first bit of a challenge getting down to it. Wow, that's so visible from the canal. Oh, there's more. I can see daylight through those, so I'm guessing, yeah, you can get through from the other side. I'll keep you with me as I just make my way around. You might have guessed from my videos, none of them are rehearsed. It's all, I'm finding it with you, as I'm finding it for the first time myself. So I've made my way around to the other side, right on the banks of the canal. Alright, it's actually no easier from this side. This tree that's come down is going to make it very difficult to get through. Don't ask me how, but I managed to get through there. All sorts of stuff stuck in my leg now. But here we go. Look at this, fantastic. So we're right on the entrance to the left-hand side archway. I'll try and get through. Quite a lot of overgrowth on that. Let's just have a quick look at this other one at the other side. Things I do for 10 minutes worth of YouTube footage. So here's the right-hand side archway. can see some bottles of amaretto down there, so it's a nice hideaway for someone. But this is exactly what I was hoping I was going to find today. So I can still see the canal there, so this is obviously where they would have fetched out the produce. I'm no expert. Was it quicklime that they were producing? I'm going inside anyway, as you can tell. It's a bit of a drop down here. Oop. Okay, just looking around the ceiling. There's no holes or anything. I mean, I am making an assumption that it was as a kiln and not just a tunnel through to the quarry. If anyone knows whether or not they fed in the lime from that end, took it out of that end, possibly. Not sure. Alright, so I'm out the other side. This little chamber like this, just a little man-made. And there's the two archways. So the rock face that I was just stood under is just over there. And what they've created here on this side of those arches looks like a bowl, like a bowl curved type shape. I mean, it's mostly overgrown with moss and overgrowth nowadays, but you can still make out the shape, you can still make out the stonework. So not as good a condition of the archways on this side by the looks of things. That's just a closer look at that one. Again, I can't see any holes in the roof, so I'm guessing it was fed from in here, fed that way into the ovens. If anyone was wanting information on stuff like this, of lime works, I'm probably the last person that ever come to. You think I would know, given the amount of lime works I have looked round over Monsell Dale and Lindisfarne when I was up there in November. But yeah, I always find lime kilns and lime works just intriguing. I mean, this is 250 years old, almost. So bottles of QC and amaretto. So not your normal drunken youth drinks, is it? It's not bottles of White Lightning or anything. All right, I'm gonna climb out of here now, hopefully. Now I wonder if there's any more. I'm gonna keep looking around because there's still, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 of these mound things along the side of the canal. So there could be more of these. I didn't realise it was so big, this quarry. I mean, it's not on the same scale as that Bowlill quarry in Grindleford, but it is a similar kind of feel. It's like someone's been making a den in this bit. Let's make his way up here. So just filming around there, turn around, and look at what we've got here. Another looks like another lime kiln. So this one, I mean, it looks like it's only a singular one on this bit. Looks like an arch bridge from here, to be honest. But even more visible from the canal than the other two. The other two were getting a little bit consumed by the trees and the whatnots. the annoying brambles. So same sort of thing really, isn't it? The other side of there is again like a bowl-like structure. Nothing, no holes in the top to feed anything that I can see. So let's get in there. Not as easy as it looks. Not for me anyway. So they're not long caverns. They're probably, I'd say, about 8 foot long. Probably about 4 foot high. You couldn't stand up in one. So you can see out there, excuse the sun, but it's all them, that's all them quarry faces. So you literally had quarry face, lime kilns, boats, straight out that way. It's like someone's been putting on a bit of a spread down here. Tub of batoli, a jar of strawberry jam. This one's a little bit narrower to climb out of, hands and knees. So right, we're in that little bit of a bowl, just like the last one. Again, man-made, like a saucer shape. Brilliant. Let's go and see if we can find any more of these hidden. Again, I can see quarry workings as far as the eye can see, so I'm guessing there's going to be a few more of these. So that one that we've just been in, that does look in a bit better condition than the other two down there, a bit bigger. So is it safe to assume that that was a bit more modern? Oh wow, there's another one, even bigger. Again, easy access down to the canal down there. Can't believe how many times I've on that towpath there. Maybe it's just not looking out for things. Yeah, this one's even bigger. Look at the size of those stones. They're a foot high, those stones. So just to give you an idea of how well these things have been built, this one's had a tree come down right on top of it. So I'm not going to walk through that one. I think you get the idea by now. Same sort of thing down there. Bowl again. Yeah, so this rock face now just curves around, comes back round to the canal, so I don't think there's going to be any more kilns or anything to see down here, but we'll just go to the end just to make sure. It's really strange ground to walk on this. It's firm, and then there's another one. I was going to say it's like a bit like sinking sand. You hit a little bit where it's softer than you think. So how many is that we've seen now? That's 5, isn't it? Again, same thing. This bowl on this side, and straight out access to the canal. They're getting the idea now, aren't they? Amazing how the trees, and that one there, just growing out the rock face. So yeah, so that is the end of the quarry by the looks of things. So I need to be the other side of that canal on that towpath now. So I know there's I should probably say, why didn't you just swim across? But There's snakes and crocodiles and all sorts in there. I don't think I want to risk it. So I've absolutely loved that today. It's funny, you put a lot of work into some videos, like some of the longer disused railway videos, but sometimes it's these ones that you just turn up and just wing it that seem to be the most enjoyable. I had no idea it was that to that extent, the old lime works, so real bonus. Excellent. I hope you've enjoyed walking around there today. So cheers, Matt, thanks very much. All the best to you and your family. That was a really good shout to suggest that I came down here. So that's it, I'll leave it there. I'm gonna get back on the path and run back to Shire Oaks. Foolishly, I got my food out today, bring a little snack, and I've left it on the kitchen side, so I need to get back before I start getting hungry and grumpy. So thanks again, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.